Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Let's go ahead and roll on out to our next quest. I know I could learn so much from Rubio if he decides to stay. Oh, sorry, what was I? I don't know if he decides to stay, but if it's his choice, and I'm not about to try and persuade him to. Oda needs him too. In case you're wondering, I'm not planning on staying in Alamahigo. Too many bad memories, and besides, I like my new life. Sultana's stirrings. Ooh, look at all these options. We got some food. We're not going to take, but we will take them silver pieces. Alpnit's thoughts appear to have turned from adventure to administration. Well, the question of how to put the Mad King's treasure to good use shows no sign of answering itself. Shall we be about it, Arvenit? I'm at your beck and call, and I should be getting back to my own tasks. I'll organize a squad to head down into the ruins, and then start preparing for the big meeting. Oh, send Animo my regards to him. Will do. And ours too, if you please. We shall see you on your return. That's if I return. We don't know if I will or not. Why am I hunched over? Because I'm a cat, that's why. Alright, so speak with Bartholomew and Oldar. So I need to go on Oldar, so let's... we do a return, says 256p. Maybe we'll get a little closer. See what happens. Go to Limalosa first. We save any money? Yes, we did. Over 100 gil. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of people there talking. Got some pluses up in here too. Way of the Samurai. Don't really care about right now. Where do we need to go? We need to go to Chamber of Rule. Let's go back over here. Let's just teleport up there. So we're not wandering around the city. It's been so long, I don't even know my way around. Chamber of Rule. Right there. Go, Bartholomew. You want to let me into this place or what? You are expected, my lord. Please proceed.
I thank you for answering my summons in these most interesting times. You have been busy.
Yep.
The liberation of Alamigo will have far-reaching consequences, and there is a matter upon which I would seek your counsel. I speak of Rauban and his future. All know the tale of his rise from penniless refugee to member of the Syndicate and General of the Immortal Flames. Yet though he has come to call Uldar home, it will never be his homeland. He is a son of Alamigo. And now that she is free, I thought it only a matter of time before he sought my leave to return to her. Indeed, I had resigned myself to his loss. Suffice it to say, I was greatly surprised to hear him speak so lightly of handing over the reins in Alamigo and retaking his place at my side. I will welcome him with open arms, of course. He is my most trusted advisor and my dearest friend. But I have known the man a long time, and beneath that steely gaze, I spied a flicker of doubt.
You tell.
Whether Rauban chooses to remain in Uldar or return to Alamigo, I only wish that he do so with a heart unburdened by guilt or regret. Yet how can he freely make such a choice, knowing how much I depend on him? It is past time that I learned to discharge my duties as a Sultana alone. I must go forth and see my realm with my own eyes, and hear the wind with my own ears. Might I have your company for a brief adventure?
I love adventures.
Wonderful. Allow me a moment to change into something a touch less conspicuous, and I will join you outside.
Speak with Animo outside the quick stand. So we need to go to Adventurers Guild portal next. Adventurers Guild, here we come. We're going on an adventure. Oh. What do you think of Lilere, the merchant's daughter? This is the disguise I don when I wish to leave the palace and observe my subjects unnoticed. Ordinarily, Pepeshen would accompany me, but for this particular outing, I need an advisor, not a minder. And that is why I requested your company. Over the course of your many adventures, you have met people from all walks of life in every corner of Azora, and I would make use of your worldly experience. Now, let us be on our way. Our first destination is Stone's Throw, just beyond the gate of Mallet. Oh, slow down, slow down. Speak with Animo near Stone Throw. Okay. Let's head on out. She's a fast little one. There she is. Careful, careful. Everything's around here. I remember when I first attacked all these. Yeah, and they used to tear me up. But now look at me. I got a flamethrower. Protecting the Sultana. Look upon this possession of tattered tents. These refugees camps in squalor at the mercy of the elements and Balan's predators both. The city's mighty walls offer safety, but the streets overflow with people as it is. And unless blessed by the hand of Nala himself, no refugee could ever hope to afford a dwelling in Oda. 20 years have passed since the fall of Almahigo, and 5 since the calamity. Yet the plight of the poor has grown more desperate, not less. As Sultana, the blame falls upon me. What will I say? You have done your best, Your Grace? No, your hands have been tied. Let's go with your hands have been tied. Yes, my authority is limited. That is an obstacle I must work to overcome. Shall we press on? I would follow the road to the unholy here. Oh, there she goes again. It's moving quick. How far away is she? She's far away. Let's jump in the ride. Oh, I forgot how low these ceilings were. They didn't want you to fly too high in the originals. I don't think you were supposed to fly at all. But I don't know. I never played. Animo Yone. What we got here? Gigantic frog? It was here, in this holy, unremarkable place, that my mother and father met their doom. I was but a child at the time. My parents were returning from an inspection of our interests in eastern Thailand when an untimely rock slide crushed their carriage. To this day, it is not certain if the incident was simple misfortune or an expertly planned assassination. Rubian once offered to reopen an investigation and bring me the truth he assumed I must surely crave, but I refused. Even if my parents' deaths were orchestrated by the Monotheres, what we could only have brought their hirelings to justice. The true villains, those who plotted to put me on the throne as a bedubble puppet, were ever beyond our reach. Thus did I plan to strip the merchants of their power, to place our nation in the hands of its citizens. Quite unaware of the consequences my actions would have for you and yours. I shudder to think how many godly souls paid the price of my naivety. But I am no longer a child, reciting words with witless obedience, and I will not be used as a pawn. The Montreal's damnable games. Ah, forever me, my outbursts. You are one of the few people to whom I feel I can speak my mind. Come, let us return to Odar and visit the Colosseum. So next, back to the Colosseum. Let's go ahead and take a quick teleport back. See what this Colosseum has for us. Spit it out. Probably should have just taken a teleport, but it's too late now. We're going. Colosseum. We have arrived. I remember putting flyers out for these people long, long time ago. Oh, no fights going on down there. That's too bad. From the moment I became Sultana, I found myself thrust into an endless parade of document signing and ceremonies. For years, I simply signed where I was told to sign and sat where I was told to sit, blissfully oblivious to what any of it meant. Yet one good thing did come from the ignominious chapter of my life, for it was during an official visit to the Colosseum that I first met Robian. Match I had been invited to attend was not all what I expected. They had pitted the bull of Almejigo against some dozen or so rival gladiators. Blinkered through the blinkered though I would not stand for so obvious an injustice, and demanded to see a fair fight, one man against another. And my royal wish was duly granted. It was not until later that I learned of the gambling ring, which had arranged for Rubian to die on the sands that day. Regardless, my intervention meant that Rubian had but a single opponent to dispatch, which he duly did. And when he knelt before me to receive the winner's purse, he swore that he would one day offer me his blade in service. Surrounded as I was by liars and manipulators, I confess I dismissed it as a pleasant piece of theater. But as you know, Rubian is a man of his word. Though it took him another 5 years of fighting on the bloodstains, he amassed a fortune so great as to buy not only his freedom, but a seat on the syndicate. And then I had my blade. Oh, that's cool. Flashback. Get to see it. I have two swords for two hands.
Your Grace, you mustn't! The danger is too great! Please, Your Grace, come back! I beg of you!
It seems you're the one who needs looking after, Master Shum. Raban!
Your Grace, I have kept the promise made.
So you have, and in turn, so too shall I keep mine. With your winnings, you have become one of the 6 most wealthy souls in all Ul'dah. And so, as tradition dictates, Rauben Aldin, you have earned yourself a seat on the Syndicate. May your new station garner you still greater glories.
I am honored, Your Grace, and vow to serve with every fiber of my being from this day till my last. Long live the Sultana, and long live Ul'dah!
Nice. Words cannot well express what that means to me. There are others who care deeply for my well-being, of course. Papa Shan's love for me is as that of a grandsire for his grandchild. But upon matters of governance, I cannot turn to bodyguards and maidservants for counsel. Rubian, with his authority of the syndicate position, was first sword I could wield. His was the only edge which could cut the strings that bound me. And that's it. Sultan's strings have been cut. So we're going to take the elegant silver pieces and complete that mission out. That's it for today. Come on back tomorrow. We're going to hit up that next quest. Till then, y'all take care.